Today what we're going to be looking at is the line graph. Like yesterday I showed you guys bar graph. Remember it was a bar. We will look at the highest point of the bar. But now the highest point of the bar is represented by a point. You guys see my points? We connected the points, so that's why we call this a line graph. So I noticed that each little square goes up by 2. Like you see how up here goes 28, then it will be 30, then 32. So each little square goes up by 2. So this first number, this first point, that's 23, right, because it's in the middle. This other one right here is 25. Then we have 24, 24, 24, 23, 24, 26, 31, 30, 30, 29, 30, 32, 32, and 31. You had a question? How did I know what? How did I know it was 23? See how it's in the middle of the square? Didn't go all the way to the bottom? It's halfway there. I know, so a square, it's 2, so halfway it's 1. So that's why it's 23. All right, so here we're going to be asked for the mode, the median, and mean. So basically the same thing. I've been asking you guys about the mode, median, and mean for the last 2 weeks, last week and this week. So it's nothing new. The new stuff for today is how I give you guys information. Like last week I gave you guys just numbers. I gave you guys a list. Yesterday I gave you guys a bar graph. So the new stuff for today is the line graph. It's basically how we get it. So mode, we know the number that repeats the most. Which number is the one that repeats the most? 24, thank you. So mode is 24. The mean, let me calculate the mean. Let me add all the numbers. So I have 23 plus 25 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 23 plus 24 plus 26. Then I go plus 31 plus 30 plus 30 plus 29 plus 30 plus 32 plus 32 and plus 31. So when I add everything, it should come out to 438. So for the mean, I add everything and then divide it by how many we got. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 numbers. So I'm going to go 438 divided by 16, and I get 27.38. Just keep in mind I rounded to 2 decimal places. So if it's longer than 2 decimal places, I round it to 2. Once again, for the mean, we add everything and divide it by how many we got. That's basically the mean. The median, we know the median is the one in the middle. If they were in order, I would just cancel some from the left, some from the right to get to the middle if they were in order. But since they're not, I'm just going to come over and cancel the biggest number and the smallest number that I see. Then I'm going to do it again. Cancel the biggest and the smallest. Then do it again. The biggest and the smallest number. Then the biggest and the smallest, right? Each time I'm getting my numbers canceled, what I do is I cancel the biggest number and the smallest number that I see. And again, the biggest and the smallest. And again, the biggest and the smallest. This case, I'm left off with 2 numbers. If at the end I have 1 number, then obviously that's the median, that number. But since I have 2 numbers, I have to add them, 26 plus 29, and divide it by 2. Basically do the mean of the 2 numbers. Right? I'm going to add them and divide it by 2. This case happens to be 27 Right, I just added 26 plus 29 divided by 2, and it gave me 27.5. Once again, nothing is new. Mode, medium, and mean, you guys should know how to do mode, medium, and mean. Nothing is new. It's just how I gave you guys information. So tomorrow, when we take a quiz, I'm going to ask you guys for mode, medium, and mean, and I'll give you guys a list like I did last week. I'll give you guys bar graphs like I did yesterday, and I'll give you line graphs like I did today. That's basically it. So nothing new for the quiz. Any questions? No questions.